Welcome back to HARBRO Freight. Quality videos, lowest prices. And it's been a few days. So when I ask you who's gotten their free hat, who's gotten 4 hats? I've seen a few people who've gotten multiple hats. A few people who don't want to advertise for Harbor Freight. A few people waiting for the HARBRO hats. But have you taken advantage? How has your free hat week been going? Did you buy I think it's 49-cent Carpenter's pencil? Anyways, let me know how it's going. Let me know how you're doing. Happy Tuesday. And today we're going to be going over this weekend deal, the weekend deal starting this Friday. And if you find this helpful, please consider liking and or subscribing and or hyping. And I just appreciate the HARBROs. Let's go. Weekend deal. And some of you might have already seen this. It's the 15% off all Predator gas generators. And we will read the fine print because gas generators might be, maybe they're talking about gasoline, or maybe they're talking about propane, maybe they're talking about diesel. So let's just read the fine print. Starting 10/24 through 10/26, pre-sale included. 15% off all Predator gas generators purchase. Coupon cannot be combined with other offers or prior purchases. Excludes ITC memberships, extended service plans, open box items, and gift cards. Coupon required for non-members. ITC members receive discount at register. Other restrictions may apply. So it doesn't really say, but we've had this sale before. It seems to happen often. We're at 15% for anybody, and it looks like it includes gas generators, dual fuel, and I want to say the tri-fuel, at least based off of the pictures alone. But 15% is not too bad. It is the bare minimum of what you want to get for any item at Harbor Freight. But we'll look, there is an ITC member deal as well, and this is 20% off all Predator gas generators. So the wording is going to be essentially the same, with the exception of there's no coupon needed, and the discount will be taken off at the register. So 20% off for ITC, 15% off for everyone. But there does appear to be a little bit extra of a deal. This is 20% off generator covers and wheel kits. So they're throwing a little bit of something extra. Not the fanciest deal, but if you really like your generator, and you probably should take care of it, it's not an inexpensive item. And if you're going to be hauling around your generator, taking it places, you might as well get the wheel kit. That'll make things 1,000 times more easier. But 20% off all generator covers and wheel kits with this coupon from Friday to Sunday. Valid in store, and then similar exclusions, 20%. But then, of course, 25% off for ITC, which is also nice. An extra 5% off. That's pretty exciting. And so we'll take a minute. I don't think they offered this last time. They're including the covers and the wheel kits now at a discount, at a little bit higher discount than what they're going to be selling their generators for. But we can take a look to see what they have to offer. And we'll just do this briefly. And this is going to be all the generators that Harbor Freight Predator has, starting with the 5,000 watt dual fuel super quiet. That's $1,099.99, which is pretty pricey. But if you're ITC and you're getting 20% off, you're saving $220, $220 savings, which is pretty decent. You might see generators go up to 25%, or you might get lucky and get a one-off on a generator, go for maybe 30%. But 20% for your choice of generators is a solid choice. And this is the 5,000 watt dual fuel super quiet inverter generator with remote start, CO secure. And then looks like the daddy of them all, the $2,000 9,500 watt super quiet inverter generator with CO secure technology at $2,000. Probably don't need to do the math, but at 20% off, you're getting it for $2,500. You're saving. We've done it backwards. You're getting it for $1,600. So you're saving $400. It's crazy. So at this point, if you're not ITC, you might as well get the ITC here, because it's going to pay for itself. Instead of 20%, you'd be saving 15%. You're going to save an extra $100 by being an ITC member, which the $30 would pay for itself there. Just a word to the wise. Of course, we have the smaller options, but I do want to fast forward here to the brand new Predator 2,500 watt super quiet inverter generator with CO secure technology. This one you won't, it's rare to see a sell on. Of course, it's brand new. That's when the stars seem to align, when there's a deal on a product that's brand new. That's when you strike when the iron is hot. And at $630, it's still pretty pricey, but of course at 20% off, you're getting it for $504. So still pricey, don't get me wrong. $504, saving $125, which is pretty good compared to the one that was on clearance for a while. This is 20% lighter, delivers 25% more starting power, ideal for camping and tailgating, operating at 58 decibels at 25% load. It meets national park sound requirements, which is great. I'm not going to argue there. That sounds pretty fantastic. So that's one for sure. If you're looking for one that's not too loud and you're looking for something to camp or to tailgate, great option. And then of course there's this other Predator, also brand new. This is the 5,000 watt gas powered portable generator with CO Secure technology, EPA, $500. Great for powering home essentials, tools at job sites, and more. PGMA compliant generator. Features a large fuel tank, GFCI outlet, and CO Secure carbon monoxide shutdown for safety. And this is coming in at $500. And again, this is a brand new generator. And at $500, you get 20% off. You're gonna get for saving a clean $100. So you're getting this for $400, and it does appear this already comes with a wheel kit. So maybe you'd consider getting one of the, not wheel kits, but maybe one of the generator covers. And there's two different ones. One that comes in at $15 and one at $18. So they're not going to break the bank necessarily, but you still save 25% if you're ITC, and if you're saving 25% off of $18, you're saving about $5, a little bit less, which is still solid though. Good time to pick up a cover to keep your generator looking nice and new and staying nice and clean. And then of course, we won't leave behind the wheel kits if you do decide to get one that doesn't have a wheel kit. Looks like they have two options, the 10-inch heavy duty generator wheel kit and then the 8-inch flat free generator wheel kit. Most expensive one's coming in at $60, but if you're saving 25%, get it down to $45. So not too bad of a deal. Decent discount, especially if you're looking to get the wheel kit. But that's the sale going on this weekend. Now, from what I've seen, generator sales or deals like this tend not to be all that popular. This is not a bad deal. You might find some of the deals in between on a specific generator better, but 20% is kind of where it's at. That's a sweet spot. Definitely above the 15% and would be a good time to buy, but I'll leave that up to the HARBROs. Are you considering getting a generator, gas generator this weekend? Maybe the 5,000 watt gas powered portable generator or the brand new 2,500 watt super quiet inverter generator with CO Secure technology. Let me know if you're considering it. Let me know if you've got on your hat. Maybe you'll wait till the weekend to get your hat and a generator. Anyways, happy shopping, happy Harbor Freighting. Good luck out there. And as soon as I have some more deals, I will send them your way.